Hello everyone, and today we're gonna play Strange Antiquities. I think that's how you say it. It's the sequel to Strange Horticulture, and I don't know anything about this game. As as a farmacher's apprentice, I don't know what that means. There's a lot to learn. I assume that it means antiques, history. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop Strange Antiquities in my hand. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Even the rainers were an omen, circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. This is kind of loud. There. Let's do 50 on both. Alright. First customer, let's go. Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Raving Glass and must leave at once. Make use of my reference material. Here, take this. Okay. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances will you seek entry to any of the locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Alright, I will definitely make sure to do that. In fact, safe as not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. He's not gonna be back in a few days, I can tell you that much. Oh. Oh. Alright, I'm not reading on that. What's my cat's name? What? Devourer of souls. Jupiter. Aww. Alright. Let's, how do I inspect? There. Strange Artifacts, a guide to occult objects. T.S. Gill. A commercial. An Acumen is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento. Alright, so this is just a guide, just like the book in the last game. We leave that there. Yeah, let's go. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Alright. That's me, stop bragging. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and a shop with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Hunter's boon, is that a thing here? Yeah, there. Hunter's spoon is a primitive item. Sorry, my reading is not great. English is not my native language. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishments. Huh. Oh. I don't like that eye. Something alive. Can we have something with color and composition then? Move the cursor over different parts. Ah. Bone, yellowed and white. Brown twine of some kind, a sense of touch. Hard and somewhat rough, I would assume. Coarse fibers, Scent and sound. Okay. Certainly more interactive than the previous. A soft sound like a soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. In your perception, it has some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. I would assume this is a hunter's. Whoa. I would assume that is a hunter's spoon. Shit. What's the type of... Oh no. Distant. Alright, we need to find... Let me look at the book again. Maybe... They're made from trophies with those... There are simple items without embellishments. Oh wait, right, I can look around. Oh wait. Yellow, brown. I would assume this is a tooth. Try this then. Easy. I know my shit. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection it gives a sensation of power. Alright. Yeah, I put on the... handle your first customer. But yeah, I put on the auto label because it was hard to label all the things in the first game. You can add labels to items. Yeah, I know. Alright, next person. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide the dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. It seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. A creeping in dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Alright, then we need to learn what that is. No. Shadow hold. Shadow hold or shadic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar, a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an osardic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadow like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called shadow catcher. Alright. This maybe? I have nothing to remark. Alright. Oh, probably this, right? Easy. Item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is same as the sketch. I didn't even notice that. I just saw that it had sunbond. Alright. I just saw that it had a large marking. We have so much. Let's leave all the stuff where they are. I don't know if that's important. And next. Oh, we're at the same... what's with all the ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember even seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. We have the same people, I guess because it's set in the same universe, in the same world. So currently we are in Arnside because I remember a guy coming in saying I have an antiquity shop in Arnside. So yeah, a letter for you. Thanks, man. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does not like to burn things. That man does like to burn things. They look old, maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. Charles Weathers. Wait. Let me inspect. Desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Can I go? Of a grown fair deep within, I cannot let it take hold. Yeah, but can I go out? Guess not. Leave it there. Alright. Wait, let's take these down and I can put that up there. I want an osaic ring. Osaic. That S is a pleasing word to hold on to the tongue. Osaic ring. Alright, I just can't read it. Open. Osaic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korshen, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Korshen's unearthly hiss when they hold an osaic ring up to their ear. Korshen, the serpent god. I mean, somewhat here. Nothing special then, huh? Alright. Alright, inspect. Scent and sound, yeah. This, probably. No. So it's scent and sound there. Distant. Nothing to remark. Really? No. This? Nothing to remark. Can't you say anything? Useless. Alright, I can interact with a random plant. This? Am I already stumped? Nothing to remark. Are we serious? Huh? What the fuck is that? Oh, how'd I get out? Alright. We'll lower you back. A sake ring. Can't you hear anything? Oh my god. He's so... I don't know. Can you hold one of the rings up to your ear? I have nothing to remark. You suck. Ah, but it is that. I'm just stupid. Made of bones, the item satisfied the description, macabre. Yeah, but I didn't know what that means. Maybe because I'm stupid. Probably. Closer inspection confirms that the hissing noise can indeed be heard. Alright. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As they really only come together to feed, ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talents into, and they'll kill if necessary. I'm gonna plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernomus might help me might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Alright, and what is that? Voice of Cernunnos. The name Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties with skill, such as such an item can be used to read the pattern of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag there, and often wearing or holding a torque. Then it's probably this, right? We test. Easy. The item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appeared around the neck of Cernunnos in the sketch. Yippee! Alright. What an eventful day. Wait, what was this? Ornithologist. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Soul Devourer of Souls. Holy Aura. How many days are there? Wait. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. The black mirror thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backborough. So it's the same. Every day we get another piece of the puzzle. Huh? Alright. Handcuffs? Sorry man, I'm not into that. Alright. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Happens, man. Can I see a map? Yeah, but can I see a map though? Holy. Couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Alright, we have too much stuff. Let's... No, you know what? Let's take everything out. Yeah, I know how to use the magnifying glass. Ah, so that is what I had to do. Is there a secret more? Do I put them up? Yeah, I do. That's convenient. No, so we are in Undermere? I guess, bro. Alright. Remember in the restaurant, so the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Yeah, let's put that back. Let's go to the wine merchant then. Where are we though? Can't there be a big map? A big point, we are here. Undermere Church, Undermere Station. Strange Horticulture is number 2, so here. Borough, High Green Church, Women Hospital. Where is Strange Antiquities? 29. Here. Wine merchant next door. Wait, 26. Yeah, next door is probably there. proprietor, Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here with you. I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me. But I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Alright. Well, thanks for letting me get them. And we'll take them all there. Should I put all the ones that I've named in... yeah, let's put all the ones that I've named next to each other. We can move these to the other side. So if I know that I've heard the name before, I know that it is on this side. Explore. Ran northwest. Northwest here. Damn. Yeah, but what do you mean northwest? Is there a prison? Rose Heathwood. Number 7. Is that a prison? Lucky house? No, don't think. Boat yard. Alright, let's go to the boat yard because there was another thing there. Alright, I'm not reading that. Thanks. It left an afterthought and somewhat reluctant. The man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. I don't even know what it's for. Ah, thanks. Alright. We can put that in the archives. Explore. Nice that we don't have a cooldown. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. We need to find a prison. Prague starts side rock, the old jail. Okay. Then. There. Oh, what do you mean? Northwest. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I don't care. What? Does this ever go down? Because if it doesn't, then I'm kind of screwed. Alright. I think we have this one as well. No, this one. All phamic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a phamic lens. A diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over years. Alright. I guess that was something. Put that away. And put this also away. Let's put all of them in the same drawer. We can. No, let's have them open so I know that I have checked them. Alright, first customer. Ooh. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fishing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Are you hating already? Damn. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. These ravens I've got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass out my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Alright. Yep, let's leave that there. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no party, no friend, no prospects. Alright. I heard an horned shackle might be the answer. Alright. Horned shackle. Horned shackle are used to Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An example of an elaborate horned shackle. Alright. A hanging thing. This. Hold on. Rigid. Yeah. Let's test. Why not? Fuck. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. What's in here? Ah, just some weights. What else could there be? Oh, probably one of these, I would assume. This part feels smooth. Alright, probably this. Ah, no marks here. The item has horns. Close inspection reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. Yippee! Bang. Alright, let's just leave that there. Next. Alright. You're looking a little better out there today. Good day, you might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. Alright, time to go to the farm. Explore. Where is the farm? 1. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find any. What? Come to the farm. Yeah, the farm. Is it the wrong farm? I don't know. Yeah, come to the farm. Yeah, I came to the farm. Honestly, whoa. Strange looking on. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price. John Royston. Yeah, maybe not that one. Maybe some other farm. Sure, it's land, boatyard, talking around, London Jane, same histories. Station. Probably his name was Jacob, right? Where was it? Oh no, yeah, there's 27. Nope, I'm just... I'm so cooked. Where the fuck is the farm? John Royston. I came to the fucking farm, what do you want? Yeah, I came to the fucking farm, bro. Bro, what could you possibly want? Fuck him and his farm, I'm gonna sue him. Jupiter, we meet again. Do I know you? Our paths crossed late last night on Prince Street. We shared a moment before you slunk off into the dark. On important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moonheart would bring her some comfort. Moonheart. Index in the back. Yeah, wow, so wholly useful. Where the fuck is the moonheart? Alright, maybe I do have to go back here. Moonheart, Selenic totem. Yeah. These carved totems, more commonly known as moonhearts, can be imbued with a sentiment of feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciples. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Yeah, I think I've seen a tree. Back. Yep. Here. Oh my god. Now I'm sad. I'm so cooked. Nothing to remark. Distant, even though you feel happy. Something to do with the moon. Alright then. Bro, take the moon. No, I'm cooked. Bro, this game is so much harder. Oh, what the fuck is this? The goal is to break the seal. Match dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild, they can be any symbol as long as they are all the same. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click dice to lock/unlock them. If you get 3 crossbones before banking, you lose a life. 5 of a kind automatically breaks the seal. Damn. 2 moons. I guess. No. We lock that and then we roll the others. Thanks. No. How the fuck do I not get any stars? Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. The stars can be whatever. We choose that one. Yep. And we just need 2 of a kind. Yep, there. I'm just so stupid. Yep, there. Yeah, let's go. Continue. Uh-huh. We were supposed to feel like happy or something. Let me read again. Selenic totem. Uh-huh. This sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the... Alright. The good thing we have this. What was it? No. Selenic of the moon or noetic. Alright. How the fuck am I supposed to recall this? Alright. Pretty sure I'm cooked. That is the Gosforth symbol. Pretty sure. Nothing here. Yeah, I don't know. Completely lost on this one. Just there that my plow turned a strange looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price. Yeah. I came to the farm but there was nothing there. But what? Royston farm. How did I not see that? I'm so pissed off at myself. Am I so stupid? This is not even funny. I'm just disappointed in myself. Alright, I'm just sad. Selenic Kinetic. Alright. Yeah, I know that. Selenic. Alright. Triangle star something. Bro, what the fuck? Is it this? No, of course not. How many items do I have to fucking test? Alright, I died. I just love gambling, bro. Sorry, man. Yeah, I lock that. I can roll. Then we can choose that. Bang. Alright, roll. Shit. Oh, thanks, cat. Goat. Choose that. Roll. Alright, we choose that. Roll. 2 cats. Alright, we got 1. And we got 2. Easy. How can I be so stuck? But honestly, the game is not doing a good thing of explaining. No hate, but maybe I'm just stupid, though. I do not know what I am supposed to do. Moon art, Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon art. Carved totem. No, of course not. No, of course not. What fucking totem? No, what the fuck could this actually be? What the fuck? How the fuck is it that totem? How the fuck do I come in there? It isn't that tree. I already used that tree. No, I'm searching this up. It can't just be me. Wait, is it this? No. I'm searching this up. I can't be the only one that has to do this. The game is not doing a good job of explaining. It's the fucking owl. That doesn't have any engravings at all. Yeah, that isn't the game maker's fault. They could have made a fucking engraving because it said that they would have engravings, but my fault, I guess. This is a carved totem. The hole is associated with the knight. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Oh yeah, I guess. Using the close inspection tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Yeah, that's on me. I'm just stupid. Alright, next. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces has gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find? That will teach her a lesson to make sure it never happens again. There are no wrong answers. Violence will no doubt affect the events in ocean outside my shop. Binding seal or seal? Yeah, alright. Let's look at binding seal first. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body and the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies the feeling of guilt and shame. Alright, it's probably that one, to be honest. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent looking items install a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Siyas are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbols or other writings upon the surface. Yeah, we don't want her to be scared. We want her to feel guilt. Binding seal. These items are made of 2 distinct materials. Alright, so 2 different materials. Probably this. Touch, somewhat painful. Why is it somewhat painful? There's darkness to it as it falls untold. That's probably the Sia then. Wrong, yeah. Nothing to remark. Sounds are muffled in its presence. A sense of touch, warm, polished. No, probably not that. Maybe this. Cool and smooth, rough and gnarled. Let's say that it's probably this. Easy. No my shit. Binding seed. The item made of 2 materials, wood and stone. It features a spiral ring surrounding a seed. Yeah, I just pasted it off the first. Wait to this way. Holy, this way when I move. That's nice. He looks annoying. They found a man just now in the house where all them ravens were. Which I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'll be taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Alright. Libula. Where? There. libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that libula is not merely decorative. They are powerful in symbology, as the old thaumaturges knew well. Alright, so nothing about how it looks. Thanks, game. Imbuement of wisdom. Alright. I know my shit. Imbuement wisdom. Alright. Looks like the save button. No, the where is it called? Favorite button on TikTok. I know it. I know my shit. Nothing here. Nothing there either. Alright, we're cooked. No, it's this one. I didn't see it at first. The blood item bears a symbol of wisdom. Easy. You're welcome, man. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with the diver-going hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. So if we see a person blind in his left eye, he's an op. What the fuck am I writing? What is that? Probably buildings, right? Uh-huh. You can put that there because there are no. The building that is close to there, but that like in the L-shaped building that like curves completely. Is it this one? No, I don't think it is. No, not that. Yo, where are the buildings? I don't think there is a building that looks like that. Oh, here. So we have the thing, then we have there. So we are here. Easy. There's a narrow gap between two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Right, a glass bottle that doesn't break when it hits the ground. Treasure. Let's put it there. Let's put all the pendants down here, and we can take that one there. Ding! Who the fuck is that? The doctor. Alright. It's good after no morning. Sorry I'm a little distant. I'm Francesca Roberts, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungford? It seems to be the talk of the town already. Ah, so he's the one that died. Never talked to him. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I heard of something like that before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful and evocant will have some effect. Evocant, doesn't matter. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items are nevertheless nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Alright. And guess what? We have weights. 1 pound. Too heavy? No. No, man. No. Too light? Too heavy? Wait, let's look in the book. Stone item. Alright, I get it. Too heavy? But that will be assumed. Also too heavy. Probably this, right? Yeah. Easy. We open that, put in the 1 pound again, close. Put that up with that now. Put this there. Put that up there, I mean. Now we can just switch the pedals to this side. We can put the next one we find there, I guess. Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Ellen Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. He always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell his word, which has got me word too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Shield charm. Bang! Generic charms for protection have little to offer the skilled Fauturge, but can have some small effect, and no shardic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of Fauturgy. They can be made from a variety material, though rarely precious metals. Alright, let's look at the protection charm. Probably. Yeah, protection. Here, have one. Identify 10 items, depending on the symbol of protection. Let's go. Bang! Next. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed and all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Alright. Thanks, I guess. Can we see some trees? We need to see a pond. No. Where are some trees? No. Trees, mossy wood, no. We need a building next to a pond. No, doesn't work. No. Alright, let's just do the easier, I would assume easier. A road that goes there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stupid. Never been good at this. The bleak stones. Ah, is that a church? Where is the church? 4. Maybe it's another church? Because that doesn't look like... Ah, sweet. Alright. That was not the right choice. Is there another church? Because that certainly looks like a church. Hospital? Is it a hospital? No, doesn't look like one. It would be certainly helpful if he could just say where he found it. If it was near the ocean, near the away from the ocean, or lake, I mean. Church. '28. Oh, yeah, that's a church too. Bro, this might be the worst instructions I have ever seen. Uh-huh. Probably here, huh? I would assume. Bro. This is not nice. Is it there? It looks like it's near trees, but I don't see any. This is certainly... Bro, screw this, I'm searching it up. I hate when they just do this. Don't tell anything. Oh, it's probably here, right? No, alright. I'll just go and fuck myself. What day is it even? Day 3. Bro, that's not even close. That is subpar. Alright, thanks, I guess. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from Hungerford house, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. We did find a shattered or haddock vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. That was a strange black stain on flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens were unusual, but at least they seemed to have dispersed. Also, I gave this one. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a clip to Glenstone Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first I would like a visager, whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. So I gave a Psych ring to someone and he died. Huh. Visager. Alright. Hold on, let me just look in my book. Even though I'm an experienced person, supposedly, Visager. Visager can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Yeah, but I don't have any flames though, do I? Hold up. Alright, sorry bro. I do have flames. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna end it today. I'm a little mad, but I will return tomorrow. See ya. Hope you have a good day. Bye.